Start with the pledge of allegiance. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic that stands one nation. Or please do the roll call. Present.
Alderman Montoya.
Here.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Here.
Alderman Mayoral.
Here.
Alderman McGee.
Here.
Alderman Carr. Here. Alderman Roll. Madam President.
Next, we have a bunch of meeting minutes. Is there any opposition to doing all this at once, or I hear a motion to approve? We'll call it a consent of A, B, C, and D, all the meeting minutes. A motion of Alderman Fairwell, seconded by Alderman Carr. On the question, clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have public comment. As a reminder, the public comment period is not a time for dialogue. The purpose of the public comment period is for the mayor and aldermen of the city to receive input from their community. It is, in fact, a one-way communication to the city council. The city's administration and department heads are available for discussions after the meeting. Is there any public comment?
Okay, I'd like to say good evening to Mayor Bellato and also to our city council. My name is Ollie Clements. I'm a resident of Blue Island and also a member of Mission Covenant Church. I this time wanted to make an announcement. It's the final announcement on this event. It's our back to school event that we're hosting, and that's scheduled for Saturday. And that date is August the 15th only. Be it inside or outside, rain, no matter what, we will go forward. I'm sorry that we had two other situations of a wedding and then also we rained out, but we're coming through this time for sure. We appreciate your support from your community areas and then also from the council itself. So I'm very pleased to say that I think we'll find that we're going to have a delightful time on Saturday. The time is from 12 to 5 o'clock p.m. Mission Covenant Church, 2501 Collins Street, and if you need actually an invitation, I have one for each and every one actually in the council. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Any other public comment?
Good evening, Debbie Perry representing the Blue Island Stray Dog Project. Just a little update, our big Rough Around Blue Island is coming up on September 12th. It's a Saturday from 6 to 10. This is our biggest event. This is where we get most of our fundraising dollars to help the strays. I will be looking at businesses to ask for donations, baskets, any ideas. If you could let your neighbors, everybody know that it's going to be at Rock Island, Saturday, September 12th from 6 to 10. And I would also like to recognize that yet again, Joshua is not present. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment? Okay, moving on, I want to notify the council, waiting for more information. Former Mayor Domingo Vargas' mother passed away this morning at 7:30 a.m. And I believe it's going to be held at Hickey Funeral Home. As soon as we have more information, we'll send an email out. So I want to inform everybody on that. We have a proclamation tonight. I don't think the family's going to be able to make it, but we're going to do it and put it in the record for our 100th birthday for Mike Zolfo. Whereas Mike Zolfo was born on August 14th, 1926 to Italian immigrant parents and grew up on Winchester Street on the east side of Blue Island. And whereas Mr. Zolfo attended Blue Island Community High School and graduated with the class of 1944. And whereas in December 1944, Mr. Zolfo answered the call to serve his country by enlisting in the United States Army, initially reporting to Fort Sheridan before serving in the Philippines and Japan. And whereas during his military service, Mr. Zolfo served as a private first-class rifleman for 6 months and as a medical technician for 12 months before receiving an honorable discharge in November 1946. And whereas Mr. Zolfo's military service was recognized in February 2019 when he was honored during the Chicago Blackhawks game. whereas on July 2nd, 1949, Mr. Zolfo married Barbara Engel, and together they raised 2 sons and 2 daughters in Blue Island, remained devoted to one another until Mrs. Zolfo's passing in May of 1991. And whereas Mr. Zolfo worked as a pipe fitter at the General Motors Fisher Body Plant from October 1950 until his retirement in 1984, completing 34 years of dedicated service. And whereas Mr. Zolfo is the proud grandfather of 9 grandchildren and a great-grandfather of 8 great-grandchildren, and whereas Mr. Zolfo continues to reside in the Blue Island home where he and his family raised their family, where him and his wife raised their family, reflecting his lifelong connection and commitment to the community. And whereas Mr. Zolfo enjoys completing crossword puzzles, playing cards, and following Chicago sports, especially the Chicago Bears. And whereas Mr. Zolfo's century of life represents a remarkable legacy of service to his country, devotion to his family, and a strong work ethic and enduring ties to the city of Blue Island. Now therefore be it resolved by the mayor, city council, the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, that Mike Zolfo is hereby congratulated and honored on the occasion of his 100th birthday on August 14th, 2026. And be it further resolved, the city of Blue Island extends its sincere appreciation to Mr. Zolfo for his military service and lifelong contributions to the community, and offers its warmest wishes for a joyful and memorable 100th birthday celebration. We need a motion to put it in the record. Alderman Johnson, is there a second? Alderman Carr, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Again, congratulations. Happy 100th birthday.
Good.
Moving on. We need a motion to approve payroll dated July 31st, 2026, the amount of $481,046.75. Is there a motion? Alderman Carr, second by Alderman McGee on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Next, we need a motion to approve accounts payable dated August 12th, 2026, the amount of $374,555.90. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman Ruthenberg on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
That's good. That's Alderman Montoya.
Motion carries. C is to re-ratify, motion to approve all the mayoral reappointments of existing members on the library board, planning and zoning board, historic preservation, board of police and fire commissioners, police pension board, and fire pension board from previous meeting. Is there a motion? Alderman Johnson, second. Alderman Carr. All in favor?
Aye.
That one is just easy. On D, I'm gonna table this. I need more information on this, unless there's any objection. So moving on, under E, an ordinance, a lot of these are PCGAs today. So an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, granting a special use permit for Blue Island Food Mart to operate a food store within the R1 single family residential district with all the stipulations attached from the PCGA board that was heard at the committee of the whole. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Fairwell, is there a second? Alderman Johnson on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. Carries. Under the next one is going along with that one. It's an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, to approve a variance relating to parking on property located at 2216 to 2218 Display Street for the same corner store. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Carr, second by Alderman Fairwell on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under G, an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Cook County, Illinois, approving the PCBA's recommendation to deny a text amendment application to provide a banquet hall in the special use R1 district. Is there a motion? Alderman Johnson, second by Alderman McGee on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. H, an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Illinois, in chapter 123 and filming activities. This is to raise the rates. I believe we just doubled it. We left deposits alone. Is that correct, administration? We just doubled the fee that was there? Doubled it, okay. Okay. Good. Is there a motion? Alderman Carr, second by Alderman Fairwell on the question. Alderman Johnson.
Yes, is it like a sliding rule type situation, because if it's a big corporation?
Yes.
versus small?
Yes, there is a sliding scale from small, mom and pop filming, which I don't think we raised the small one.
Right.
No, not the small one, but for larger productions, we did raise.
This would primarily apply to the Amazons, the Hallmarks, et cetera. When we structured it, it was based off the initial Chicago Park District language, which if you're saying you film a student at Eisenhower, we're not looking to, reap a bunch of fees. This is for the higher dollar corporate operations.
And just to reiterate, I'll put the fees into the record. Filming level from 1 to 5 crew, which the small mom and pop documentary, stuff like that, we left alone at security deposit of 600, permit fee of 310. Filming level 2, we raised from 500 to 1,000. Filming level 3, which is up to 20 people, is from 2,000 to 4,000, and 21 and greater from 3,000 and 6,000. And we also added a stipulation if they want to rent city vehicles for $1,000 a day per vehicle. Any other questions? Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Next is an ordinance to agree with PZBA's denial of a special use application for banquet hall at 2417 York Street. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman Carr on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Motion carried. Next is an ordinance to allow a variance to allow a fence at a property located at 2834 Burr Oak Avenue to agree with PZBA's findings. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman Fairwell, seconded by Alderman Johnson on the question. Clerk, please do the
Alderman
question.
Johnson.
It's gonna be a 4-foot fence to replace what was previously there.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
The next couple are denials. The first one is an ordinance for the city of Blue Island, Illinois. I don't know how it's phrased, but it's approving the denial from PZBA recommendation to deny 2-family dwelling at 12742 Lincoln Street. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman McGee. Okay. Second. Alderman Montoya on the question. Alderman Montoya. Didn't pass all the checklists that this board did a few years ago with fire code safety buildings. All right, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes.
Next, we have City of Blue Island, County, Illinois, agreeing with PCBA to deny a special use application for a 3-family unit at 1917 York Street. Is there a motion? Motion by Alderman McGee, seconded by Alderman Johnson on the question. Alderman Fairwell.
I just noted that there was kind of a close vote 3-2 on the PBZA. Do we know anything about the
So,
issue?
yes, I think it's because they're asking for 3 units. And one of the units was below grade.
Okay.
I think if they reapply for something less than that, it's most likely will probably go through.
Thanks.
I thought it was a previously, no. Okay.
Any other questions? Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes.
Motion carries. Under M, this is to allow for the continuing use of a 2-family at 12815 Clinton Street. Is there a motion? Alderman Fairwell, second by Alderman Ruthenberg on the question. And just, this one met all the criteria that we stipulated through many meetings. I could probably bring that back forward, and we've had some people joining us, but we went through a whole checklist a few years ago as a council, updating our codes to approve these multi-units, and it's pretty rigorous checklist, but this one didn't meet it to continue being a multi-family. That's why some make it and some don't. Clerk, roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
5 ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Under mayor's announcements, bids were opened the other day for our first major water project regarding the Thornton elevated tank. The estimate from the engineer was for 2.9 million. We received 5 bids, which is pretty good. The first bid was from T Corp for $3,022,000. The second bid was from Newman Corporation for 2.9 million. Third bid was Jetco for 2.2 million. Fourth was Dynamic Industries for 1.985 million. And the fifth bid is Vera Valdivia Corporation is the apparent low bidder at 1.887 million, which is over $1 million less than the estimated cost. Obviously, PERC has to evaluate all these, but I know at the opening, I was told that Era Valdivia has done multiple towns around here already, and they seem to be the lowest bidder in those projects also. So we're going to wait for PERC's recommendation before I bring it to City Council. What else do I got? St. Donatus Carnival went through for our 121st year. We are completed. It was a success, other than the rain giving us a little hiccup here and there, but it was a great turnout, thousands of people. The parish obviously is going to make enough money to carry it through for another year for its mission and physical improvements for the plant. It was great to see all the residents of the town. I think this is one of the few times I think I recognized a lot of people in the crowd and a lot of residents coming out. You couldn't even walk Thursday and Friday night on the grounds. We had no safety issues at all, so I want to thank all the volunteers. Thank the committee. I know I'm part of the committee, but I want to thank the committee, it's more than me, and the church and everybody that came out to support the 121st annual, what I like to call is a kid growing up Blue Island back to school carnival, because we don't always go back to school right after the carnival. That's, as you know, right? National Night Out, I think, was also another great success. We always had great weather. I don't want to jinx myself, but I say about 1,000 people came out to National Night Out, and I'd like to thank Kruger Funeral Home for always allowing us to use their parking lot, because we need the space. We were represented by multiple organizations throughout the town. We just uploaded a Facebook post with as many pictures as we can scrounge from 3 or 4 people that were taking pictures that night. But I want to thank our public safety, our police for putting this event on, our chief, Jason Slattery, Deputy Matt Walsh, Commander Dennis Epplesy, and the rest of the department for coming out. And I also want to thank our fire department and public works department. We always do this great event together, and I think that's what makes us stand out compared to other towns. We all work together, even though it's a police event. It showcases the city as a whole. So thank you for everybody who participated in that. That's all I have for mayor's announcements. City clerk.
Also, I'd like to thank, the crowd supported St. Donatus. It was a great event. It was a safety event. Everybody was really had fun. National Night Out was a huge success. Chief Slattery and I both agree that's probably the biggest National Night Out we've had so far. So that's great. Thank you for everybody supported it. Tomorrow, August 12th, Senior Resource Fair is in the Clement Township, 9 to 1. So if you stop by, they always have a lot of good turnout. This weekend, August 15th, Mission Covenant Church is having a back to school event. That's 12 to 5. Back to school prayer is Sunday at 1 o'clock at Eisenhower High School. Bethel Pentecostal Church will be hosting it. It will usually is in the front of the church, but because they're still doing construction up the front.
Yes.
So it's, I think they're gonna put it in the back, but they will be there, so don't think they're not in the front, they're not there, they're around the back. Upcoming events, make sure it's Blue Camp, Rose Walk is September 13th. St. Magdalene Fest is September 26th. First Lutheran Spaghetti Dinner is October 10th. If anybody would like to buy tickets, I have them at the clerk's office. And Day of the Dead is November 7th. Thank you so much.
Thank you, City Treasurer.
Okay, so yes, now I'm gonna do my treasurer's duties, I guess, old habits die hard. Anyways, so I need a motion to approve the June 2026 treasurer's report, please.
Separate. All right. June, motion by Alderman Carr, seconded by Alderman Ruthenberg on the question. Alderman
Real
Fairwell.
question. I noted that there's a payout of parking ticket collections, $285,000. Where do those funds go to? You know?
Mr. Patowski.
Mark,
Funds are transferred occasionally from the parking tickets fund to the general fund.
To where?
General.
General fund district. Thank you.
Any other questions? Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson,
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg,
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee. Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Five ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Next.
Also motion for the July 2026 treasurer's report as well. Need a motion?
Alderman Montoya, second by Alderman McGee on the question. Clerk, please do the roll call.
Alderman Johnson.
Aye.
Alderman Montoya.
Aye.
Alderman Ruthenberg.
Aye.
Alderman Fairwell.
Aye.
Alderman McGee.
Aye.
Alderman Carr.
Aye.
Five ayes, Your Honor.
Motion carries. Yes.
That's it.
Thank you. City Attorney?
That's an executive after that, maybe the whole meeting. We're gonna executive right now.
Yeah, we're after this meeting. City Administration?
Just a couple things, quick update on the storm damage from earlier, so, we did have a total of about, 2,000 outages, according to ComEd. Only about 15% of those have been repaired so far. The majority of the outages, I've actually been tracking it in real time here, and the majority of the outages are, east to western, primarily in the second and third ward. A little bit into the first ward as well. So still looking at about 1,500 to 1,600 people who don't have power right now. ComEd crews are out, but I know it's not as bad as the June storm was. I'd say it's probably about half that in terms of size and scope of outages, but it still was, 300,000 to 400,000 people in Cook County who were without power. So we've been in regular communication with ComEd, same as we've done before. They know all of our priority areas, and I did send some message out to the council before about we want to try to make sure we have as much information as we can within your wards about any problem areas, like people on oxygen, people, there's every good reason to believe that this is gonna be our new normal moving forward in terms of volatility of storms. So our prep work is going to have to reflect that. So, we'll continue to provide updates as the power comes back on. Again, if you are getting contacted by residents who have a need for a specific expediting, please let us know right away and we'll get on that. So, and then the other thing we have is sharing with you the quarterly report from the police department. For this year, this is probably kind of our halfway, the second quarter, so kind of our halfway point of the year. A few things that kind of jumped out at me is we have in a lot of areas trending in a good direction, specifically in property crimes, burglary, theft, and car theft. Where we're into the summer months and we're still seeing numbers that are tracking below last year's totals. So that's a positive. There's a lot of other good information here about what the police officers are doing, what kind of training they're engaged in right now. And then where our various task force are, where we dedicate those resources. So I just encourage you to read it and let us know if you have any questions. So that's all I have for tonight. So I have no hesitation.
Any questions? Director Reed?
I think tomorrow, actually, did the storm affect, have you heard for the Vermont Street Railroad tracks? It's supposed to start.
Yeah, I hear you. I have not heard it specifically, but I will follow
So-
up on that. Yeah, I'm not sure. They haven't reached out to change anything in terms of schedule or
So
anything.
expected to go
I
forward
would expect
tomorrow.
it to go forward tomorrow still as the news that we have. I don't know that the power outages themselves would prevent them from starting their work, and they are making progress. They start working, 24 hours a day when we get to this point. So
And it'll be for 10 days.
I'll go back and look at the notice, yes, but I believe you're accurate.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Okay,
Thank you.
aldermanic announcements, reports, or comments? Alderman Johnson?
Yes, I just wanted to let the police department know that I had a great time at National Night Out. I was tempted to get on that mechanical bull, but I didn't want to test my benefits, so. I had a great time, my family had a great time, and I'm looking forward for next year.
Thank you. Any other alderman? If not, we need a motion to go in executive session. Motion by Alderman Fairwell, second. Alderman McGee. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion to convene regular section, Alderman Fairwell, seconded by Alderman McGee. All in favor, say aye. We discussed briefly, even in probable litigation. Is there a motion to adjourn the regular city council meeting? Alderman Fairwell, seconded by Alderman Carr. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
One no. Thank you. Relative, Rob?
Thank you.